Hey, what's up you guys, this is SGB618 here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Twitch for Nintendo Switch. Now the first thing I'm going to say straight off the bat is it's about time. Twitch is quite massive now, and I can't even remember when YouTube came out for Switch. So I'm glad that there's another one finally, and hopefully this opens the doors to things like Netflix coming to Nintendo Switch in the future. Speaking of YouTube for Switch, Twitch for Switch is actually pretty similar in terms of layout. They both have large icons to select, and they both support touchscreen, which is pretty nice and user friendly as well. Twitch is a little bit laggy, I can't lie, but I got used to it pretty quickly, and also I'm pretty certain that this could be fixed via a software update, so I wouldn't be too fussed about that. The second thing that I want to talk about is kind of annoying though, and that's you can't follow streamers just whenever you want. You can only follow them before or after clicking on a live stream. This is incredibly dumb because the Switch version of YouTube allows you to subscribe to people whilst watching their videos. And YouTube could have gotten away with not doing this because it's more realistic on YouTube to watch from beginning to end, which obviously makes more sense to follow people before and after content. With Twitch, because most of it is long live streams, you're not really going to be there from the very beginning or the very end. Now obviously you can go into it and maybe hit follow before going in, but I don't see how this is very useful because especially if you're discovering streamers, no one's really going to be doing that. You're not going to be following people who you haven't even seen 1 second of their content before. And yeah, I guess you can follow on your way out, but wouldn't you want to do that whilst watching it? Where obviously some people like having shout outs for subscribing or following, and they'll get that nice alert. So needing to leave the live stream to follow, it's pretty dumb, it's pretty stupid. What, they couldn't just throw that up on a menu and then, hit plus to hide? That's a nice feature by the way, to hide it, but still, no. Oh, and you thought that was the only overly complicated thing. No. Let's talk about this next thing. Chat. You would think it would be pretty easy to chat on Twitch, right? Like you just go to the bar, just whip out the keyboard, start typing and have a good time. No. Let me tell you how Twitch for Switch does it. So what you would need to do if you want to comment on your Switch version of Twitch is you will need to put up your QR code, and then you will scan that QR code using your phone. Once you click on the link that it pops up with, it will send you to the phone version of Twitch, where you'll be able to comment it they're linked pretty much. So your phone version of Twitch and your Switch version of Twitch will be linked, and you'll be able to comment on your mobile version of Twitch whilst watching whatever stream you're watching on the Switch version of Twitch. Why not? This is a wild idea, by the way. At that point, why not actually watch from your mobile version? What is the point? I don't think you guys understand how many takes it took me to explain this process because I was getting tongue twisted and my mind was melting. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, at that point, if you're opening up the mobile version of Twitch, then why not just watch on the mobile version of Twitch where you can actually watch and comment? It's a better version. Why not use it? I mean, I guess one of the reasons is that I guess you can use controllers to toggle through things instead of, touching up the touchscreen and getting your screen all smudged up, or even just having to stretch over and use it. I guess if you're in tabletop mode, maybe you can have like a dual screen setup if you don't actually have a proper dual screen setup, so you can be working on your computer whilst having this version of Twitch on the side. I guess it works for some people, especially if you have a laptop setup. But again, going back to using better versions of Twitch, why not just turn your laptop into a dual screen setup, have one page for your work like documents or whatever you're doing, and then have the other side of your screen for desktop Switch, where once again you're able to comment. But the reason why I think that this version of Twitch is a little bit pointless is that other versions of it and other devices just do its job better. Like I said, the phone version, you're able to comment and it's more user friendly because it's built for the phone version. And even the desktop version, you can do everything, and you can even stream to a high quality and whilst using a capture card. Which also leads me to the point that you can't actually stream games directly from this version of Twitch. Big missed opportunity. I saw it coming because it's Nintendo, but yeah, that would have been very cool and just makes this version even less cool. Now, I'm not saying that this version is bad, far from it. I'm just saying that it's far from being the best version and probably even the most useful version. Like I said, we all have one of these bad boys. So, I mean, unless you don't have a smartphone, so I guess if you're like a really young child, or if for whatever reason you're still using one of those old school phones, you don't have an iPad, you don't have a computer, then yeah, go for it. But that's the thing. That is the thing. This is a very last resort version of Twitch that you would use. I'm glad that it's there. I'm very glad it's there. But I mean, looking at how many hurdles you have to jump over just to use basic features like following people and just commenting, especially when YouTube on Switch does it a little bit better, you just don't need to use this version unless it's the only option, or if you're just putting something up on the TV just for the background. You see what I mean? It's the thing. It's the thing that's there. So what do I think overall? Well, I think it's very cool that we have this version of Twitch because obviously we have more content and things to watch on Nintendo Switch because obviously now we have YouTube and Twitch. So obviously a device that has both of them. Okay, not anything too special nowadays, but obviously it's still nice that Nintendo Switch finally has that. Such a convenient console having two very convenient streaming platforms. But unfortunately, it's a little bit late. It's a little bit late, and also the devices that came out before it kind of do a better job because of obviously the comment sections, being able to follow people more seamlessly, and just being less laggy overall. I mean, I still recommend it. It is still Twitch after all, and it's not like the viewing experience is any better than any other version. It's pretty much exactly the same, and it all comes down to the streamer's quality and not Twitch's quality. So yeah, the viewing experience is still enjoyable and the same, but in terms of features and layout, you're better off just using the mobile version and use this as a last resort pretty much. But yeah, I'm still hoping that Netflix comes to Switch. That would be really cool, and I'll be interested to see how the layout of that either reflects YouTube and Twitch or differentiates itself from those two. Who knows? But there you have it, guys. Those are my thoughts and opinions on Twitch for Switch. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Please comment down below your thoughts on the points that I made in this video. Did you agree with them? Did you not? And let me know, what are your thoughts on Twitch for Switch and how are your experiences with it? Let me know and I'll be very interested to know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.